What's good? It's Ozman the Wizard.
And Naima.
This is not another damn
Another
podcast
podcast.
presented by our
Our damn.
damn selves. Episode 363. Yeah. What's
Or,
good, kid?
uh, nothing much. Try to stay dry on this dreary,
Some rainy
free
ass Memorial Day. It's like that. Like, well, it seems like
Memorial
Memorial
Day.
Day and Labor Day it rains every year. What's up with that? Yeah. I know it probably doesn't, but it seems like it does. Like every Memorial Day and Labor
Technically,
Day it rains. Yeah.
technically it says supposed to, I don't think it's supposed to be a rain on the actual Memorial Day, but basically if you had plans for the Sunday to try, as we record this on the Sunday, if you had plans for trying to do, your queuing and stuff today. Yeah, the Sunday it just wasn't gonna
If you're
happen.
traveling, forget about it. You're gonna have a rough commute and shit because a lot of people drive on Memorial Day. It's a driving
Yeah.
holiday. Yeah. So yeah, if you're traveling, good luck. Good luck with that. Be careful on these roads because they ugly right now. Yeah.
Hmm.
Like super dark out, even though it's the middle of the afternoon right now.
Like, 'cause I was like, why is it so doggone dark? Like, I was looking outside like this.
Crazy. Yeah. But you had a good weekend, yeah.
Yeah, I did have a good
Ooh,
weekend.
you're a little you're a little dancer, you're a little ballerina.
And the dancing queen.
This girl is on fire.
Yeah. So Ari had her first dance recital this weekend, and she woke up so early the day of it. She was like, I'm nervous and excited all at the same time. And I said, that's totally normal because your first recital, you're gonna have some butterflies, but she was so excited. And then just watching her on stage, she was just cheesing and she just looked really happy up there and she had a good time. She did really good. So I was really proud of her. And
She was dancing, dancing, dancing. She's a
she
dancing
said, Mommy,
machine.
she said, Mommy, I want to do this again next year. I said, okay. I said, we would dance, okay? Like, okay.
Moving, grooving, and dancing till the music stop now.
Because
Yeah.
as parents, you have to have that realization that basically, once your child tells you that it's not fun for me anymore, I don't want to do it, you gotta fall back as a parent. And
As
I feel
long as they
that
show interest, yeah, be supportive. But as soon as they say like, I don't want to do this shit anymore, just that's
you
when
gotta fall back,
that's the day you quit. That day, no matter how good they
no
are, how
matter
much you
how
want to
good
do
they
it.
are, how if they're making money from doing that, like
Yeah,
certain things that kids do can make them money, like they're like an actor or something like
yeah.
that, you know.
Gary Coleman, and he did say that yeah, he didn't want to do different strokes, but shout out Willie Coleman wasn't hearing that shit.
They were awful.
Wasn't hearing
But
that
uh,
shit.
but I did tell her that I said, okay, I said you love dance and everything. I said, and that's wonderful. I said, but if at any time you want to stop dancing, you gotta just let me know and just tell me and we'll pull back. But if you want to dance, as long as you want to dance, I'm on it.
Yeah,
I'm on it and being on the other side of the curtain now, because I'm a dance mom now. I said, because for years I was the dance kid behind the curtain and the craziest. Because I asked her, what was that like backstage? She was like, oh man, it was so much going on. It was just loud and just trying to get the different costumes and everybody trying to line up. And I'm like, that's what being backstage is about. That's what it's like.
my business. Yeah. Now I've been backstage at some major shows, and it's always like what you see is like what they say is like the duck in the water. Yeah, the duck looks like graceful, but yeah, they paddling like under the water. Their feet are going
Because
crazy. You
their
don't see
feet like
none of
this.
that. You just see the duck going by. It looks like he's smooth. It's like but yeah, under that water, that's the backstage. Like you don't see none of that. The chaos is backstage.
Mhm.
So the audience is like
That's what
looks like a smooth production. Yeah.
And that's what I was telling her. I was like, yeah, I said, now you get an inside look at what I did for like 13 years when I did dance shows. So, and now I'm on the other side being, the audience and, so I'm like, it's a full circle moment for me.
Lost
It's a
have been
full circle.
backstage on a lot in a bunch of capacities, whether it's as a performer, as a DJ, as a host, like of
Mhm.
and all of the above. I've been several backstages. Is like It's like because I started out as a musician and went DJing and then hosting shit. It's like yeah, so
Mhm.
and it's backstage is always like so much action going on. Yeah.
Mhm.
So you gotta taste it. And me and Feast, like I was hanging out with a Feast there, obviously, shout out Feast. And we were like having flashbacks. So it reminded me of Naima's days when she was a dancer. We definitely were having flashbacks to the Mayfair, Sammy Dyer days. Like we definitely had flashbacks. Yeah. So
He said that she looked like me. He was like, when you that picture of you with that little gold hat on your head, and I was like, that was my first recital. He was like, yeah, I'm picturing that picture right now, you with your little gold hat on. And I was like, yeah, sure was.
yeah. But it was a good time.
It was.
Definitely a good time.
Mhm. The
So
first of many.
right. It's day one, yeah.
Mhm.
Feel like getting into some controversy. Controversial.
Sure.
Hey, well, kind
Mhm.
of controversial, but stuff like this is always controversial. So, let's find it. Let me
Yes.
hold on. Oh yeah, here it
Mhm.
is. You heard about this? The Apple Music done 100 best albums of all time. They released it. Yeah.
Mm. I think maybe I saw like a blurb on
Oh yeah,
somebody, but I
yeah,
didn't really
yeah,
click
yeah.
into it, I
Who
don't
you
think.
think is number one is not gonna be number one. The album that everybody thought was gonna be one was not
Okay,
number one.
I already know it's not number one then
Yeah,
because I know it should
we
be
all know what album like changed the fucking world. It's
I
like
know it should be number one. I
exactly.
know it should be number one.
No, number one, Mr. Clear my throat.
As I people watching me, probably like, what the hell's going on?
Number one. Yeah, I ain't trying to be starting something. I'm just saying, but I don't want to be starting something.
Why
But
not? Because it's human nature.
yeah, so hey, so let's just beat it and see what's on this list.
Yeah, and let's see if any other pretty young things are on
Yeah,
this
shout out
list.
Ariana. She was a pretty young thing yesterday. Yeah. She'll always be the lady in your life, right? So baby be mine.
That girl is always mine.
Hey.
Oh gosh.
All right. They said assemble with the help of artists and experts the modern love letters to the records that have shaped the world we live and listen in today. They had their little panel of like, so they said we didn't just pull these out of our ass. Like they had a panel. So let's get into it. We're gonna
Let's
go
see how
like
much
yeah.
they,
This
let's see
like
how much
shout out Apple Music. They made this real digital, so it's gonna be fun, like how we go through this list. Yeah. We're gonna go through all 100 of these motherfuckers too. Yeah. The ones we don't know, we just skip by because a lot of them I don't know. Because
Okay.
I don't know every genre. Well, so yeah, go to Apple, so skip that. 100. Body Talk by Robin. Okay, never heard that album. I know Robin, never heard this album. No,
Yeah, I know. But Robin, the talk to me, that Robin. Tell me that Robin.
it may be is that right, Robin? Because no, Show Me Love, is that the same Robin? I don't
Yeah, like, tell
like
me.
is
I
this
think
the
that is
Show Me
that
Love? I
Robin.
don't well, let's
I
skip
think
that anyway. Hotel California Eagles. Okay, another one. Never heard that. I know the Eagles, don't know the album. Astroworld, Travis Scott, our first controversy. Hey,
hmm,
people like, oh, Travis made it. I'm not mad. Like,
okay.
especially now that we know, like, with the whole, like, Travis is part of pop culture, like, like the
Yeah.
incident at the Astro Fest or whatever. So yeah, it's like, so Travis is out there. So yeah, let's keep it going. Rage Against the Machine, self-titled. I know this album. So let's see. Lord, yeah, that's
Mm.
But you could have Royals.
I just know that song. You
That's
can
the only
call me
song I know.
crazy.
Usher, these are my confessions. I think
That
Usher
was
should have been
higher.
higher. Is only 95. Oh yeah,
I would say
I
I
should
would
say
say
the
at least
numbers on
top.
these. I thought about
I would
that.
say at least top 60
I
for
should have
Usher.
said the numbers on this. Lord was number 6. Rage Against the Machine 97. Astroworld's 98. Whole Eagles was 99 and Robin was 100. Yeah, should we count them down? It's a podcast. I thought about it. They can't see everything we say. Okay. Usher Confessions 95. Yeah.
It
So
should have been higher.
yeah, I definitely think it should have been in the top 40, maybe.
Man, girl, that album is a press play album, but whatever.
Yeah,
Whatever.
definitely a classic. All right. 94. Untrue Bro. Don't even know this
I don't know who
artist
this
or
is.
album. Yeah. Don't know this artist or album. Solange, seat at the top, 93. Nice little prize there. Solange made it. Okay. Yeah.
Because that album is a vibe. C.A. Table is a vibe. It's a vibe album.
That's her. That's the definitive Solange album. If you're going to play one Solange album, it's probably this one.
Don't touch my hair.
Yeah. Our boy, Tyler, the Creator, he has a huge following. So
92,
yeah, I get Tyler making it at 92.
Okay.
Solange 93, by the way. I forgot. Okay. George Michael, Listen Without Prejudice. To me, it would have been Faith should have been the George Michael album. Seems that's the one I know, I guess. Yeah. It's like, but so this I gotta check this George Michael album out then. Like Faith is only George Michael album I know. It's like so that's
91.
ACD 90 Back in Black. I know the Back in Black album. Yeah. So
I don't know it.
I know that one. Okay, Lady Gaga, the Fame Monster. So at 89. So I'm not surprised Gaga. Yeah, is this the poker face? I don't know. It might be. Is this the one with I gotta look at him.
Yeah, I gotta look and see what songs are on there.
I Put a Spell on You by Nina Simone, the legend. Yeah.
And number 88, okay.
88, yeah. Now 87, we got Massive Attack by we have Blue Lines Massive Attack. So another one I'm not really Married My Life, very low. Very low. That should have been much
higher. That's low.
My Life. Now that's an album. If you're going through some shit, like, yeah, that's an album you need to listen to. That's a press play album. It's like
looking like you see what I see.
All I really want is to be happy. Well, like,
you bring me joy.
I'm going down. Like this is a vibe.
It has some hits on there.
A whole vibe, that album. I'm the only one you need. It's like just a vibe, man. 86. Yeah. 85. Okay, Golden Hour, Casey, Murs Graves, Skip. Doggy Style, Snoop Dogg at 84. So much drama in the LBC. It's how the R&B and Snoop Deal Double G.
You know what I'm gonna say?
It's like everywhere I listen and everywhere I go, I'm him motherfuckers trying to steal my flow.
Yeah, Doggy Style was a great album. Although I had no business listening to Doggy Style when the album originally came out because I was very young. I was very, very young. I was like 12. I should not be listening to that.
83 Horses, Patti Smith. Keep going. 50 Cent, Get Rich, Die Trying at 82.
Okay.
Another banger of an album.
You did.
Yeah. We don't play that. We don't play around. And you're a wankster, but you never pop nothing.
What up, slut? What up, gangster?
We don't play that.
I like the way that album started. Because the way it just started, you were like, okay.
And also, called my Gemini. Boom, boom, go, boom, 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 boom. Go, shawty. It's your birthday. Shout out to Mika. Her birthday did just pass. She's a shorty too. Yes. So go, shawty. It's your birthday. So,
I celebrate the Geminis, but I just patiently wait for my time. I celebrate the Gemini. So
81, your year. We got After the Gold Rush, Neil Young. Keep going. Marshall Mathers LP, Eminem. Is this the album is this the Eminem album?
This is the second album.
This is the album. This is the Eminem album.
Yeah, it's his second.
If I'm putting one Eminem album, it's probably
it. The Slim Shady was the first one, and this was the second one.
And then the Eminem Show was the third one.
The Eminem Show, and then it just kind of started going off.
When I'm for it, and then it started going down.
It started going off the rails.
Well, like this is probably
boom, 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 boom. That was the album.
And I am whatever I say I am, and all of that.
Stan was a great song.
That's the song.
Stan was great.
Stan, yeah.
I think that might be Eminem's best song, Stan, because it just The art of the story.
Stand or Lose Yourself is my Eminem song. If I had to pick one.
Yeah, I say Stand because the way it just unfolded, it was just so many layers in that song. It just unfolded.
All
The
right,
stalker fan.
79, Normal Fucking Rockwell by Lana Del Rey. I know her music. I kind of know this album.
I don't.
78, Yellow Brick, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road by the legendary Elton John.
I gotta go back and listen to some of these albums.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to listen to most of them because I've been making this list they picked by experts. They probably know what they're talking about.
Experts.
77, Like a Prayer, Madonna.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's
I was looking for some Madge. I was looking for some Madge.
You know,
She was an icon.
Madonna's still relevant. She's still relevant over 40 years later.
Yeah, because 84 was Material Girl.
Material Girl, which
was like 84,
which is what I would have put for Madonna that era. That era. Bad Bunny. I'm not going to even try to pronounce the name of that album. 76.
Verano Cinti.
Yeah, I'm not
Verano Cinti.
Shout out my Boricuas right there. That's for them, the Puerto Ricans. They love.
Don't come at me for my Spanish. My Spanish isn't that good.
Puerto Ricans love some Bad Bunnies. He's like their Michael Jackson, literally. Like they go nuts like Bad Bunny. Like, that motherfucker is like popular. Super Duper Fly, Missy Elliott at 75. I can't stand her. Also, Sock It To Me, Beat Me 911. There was some bangers on this album.
I'll call you back. That was my shit, Beat Me 911. The video was cool because they did the Barbie, like they were like doing the.
And then Sock It To Me, they did Method Man. I mean, did
Mega Man, yeah.
They did, yeah.
They were like the.
It was Lil' Kim and Missy, and then and Timbaland was Dr. Wiley, I think. It's like
Brett snapped on that. Brett
went nuts on that verse. Listen to Sock It To Me, Brat's verse, yeah. That was Chi-Town all day right there. That was Brat was West Siding on that record. Brat was West Siding on that record.
We were like, yeah, that was 60644 coming out.
That was West Side all day.
That was West Side coming out all day.
74, Downward Spiral by 9 Inch Nails.
Okay.
I Just Steely Dan. Steely Dan's a legend. I know that. You know Steely Dan. What's the name? Deja Vu. What's the name? What Peter Guns and them sampled like that.
Got it.
That's what the original verse Steely Dan made, and this I wonder if this might be the album that came. So Steely Dan made their boom boom boom, the original version of that is Steely Dan.
So now that's why we go back and listen to you.
Exactly.
Okay, SOS SZA.
Lovely SZA, yes. They be a Lollapalooza, goddamn it. 72, yeah.
SZA is a vibe too. I say her stuff is a vibe. She's a vibe. She's definitely a vibe person that you could just listen, just kind of just mellow out, listen to some SZA.
Yes.
Yep.
71, Kraftwerk, Trans Europe Express. That's for my 80s heads. Like they were big, like when even though they weren't house, their stuff mixed well with house. Like a lot of house DJs would use Kraftwerk's music. That's why I know Kraftwerk, because I'm a DJ. Because like, and if you ever did a house set, you played a Kraftwerk song at one time in your career. So like, okay, because it mixes well with like that 80s house. It's like it blends perfect. So they were like Euro, like, but their sound was mixed with the 80s, right? 80s house back then. So I definitely know Kraftwerk. Yeah. Straight out of Compton, NWA at 70, baby. Yes, it's the crazy motherfucking name Ice Cube right here.
Another album I had no business listening to.
Yella.
I had no business listening to this.
Exactly.
I was sneaking listening to you and Feast's tape.
And truth be told, me and Feast shouldn't have been
listening. Truth be told, y'all should have been listening. And I really should have been listening.
We shouldn't have been listening to the shit, truth be told.
And I really should not have been listening. I didn't sneak here. I was like...
Truth be told, I don't know who said we were sneaking and listening to
I snuck and listened to
Probably made a copy of it from somebody. They made me a copy of that. 69.
People say the full name was funny.
Yeah. NBA, what does that stand for?
What does that stand for?
Exactly.
Yeah.
9, Metallica, Bastards of Puppets. Yeah, so they should have the 69 boys of 69, but it's a serious list though, so you're not gonna have bullshit like that.
Dip, baby, dip, baby. They were the number one song in 1994 though, so
they did dominate, but they're not making this list though.
No, not at all.
All right, 68. This is it. The Strokes. I'm not familiar with that album.
I don't know who these people are. Okay.
7, Dummy by Porch.
Portishead.
Portishead. Don't know.
I don't know who that is.
Don't know the artist or album. 66. The Queen is Dead. The Smiths. I don't know that either. Here's one I know. 3 Feet High and Right.
Okay.
De La Soul. 65, baby. This is Me, Myself, and
I thought this is Me, Myself, and I.
And the album is amazing. And guess what? It's now streaming, baby. It wasn't streaming for decades. De La Soul this past March of this year, they just started streaming.
Nice.
Yeah, so they just started streaming. So now, you can go back and listen to all your favorite classic.
Daylight is another group that's like they just are feel good. You know, they like really make you just feel it puts you in a good mood listening to De La Soul. They do.
One of the highlights of my career, I've told this story before, is like this De La Soul here. We call him dark skin Daylight. His plug one is what he'll be. But I was at the Rock the Bell show backstage. Me and him, we standing there watching Tribe perform, just having a conversation. Like, man, they killed it. And I was like, I made it. I'm watching De La Soul. I'm watching Tribe with one of the members of De La Soul. We just having like two homies. Like, man, it's sick. It's like, so I was like, wow, yeah, that was a moment of mine. Erykah Badu, Baduism at 64.
I listened to this a lot. This was my sophomore in high school album. Sophomore year in high school.
I'm on a rim shot. Hey, diggy, a rim shot. Hey.
Next Lifetime.
On and
Other
on.
Side of the Game.
Yeah, on and on.
Catch your four-leaf clover.
Yeah.
Lots of vibe. Pick your Aphrodite.
Why it's the rim shot, the interlude is the first thing I thought of.
That's how it opens. Boom, boom.
That's probably why I thought I want a rim shot. Hey.
For the first time I put it on, I was like, oh. I was like, okay, oh.
63, we got Jimi. How you experienced the Jimi Hendrix experience?
Okay.
Is this the one with Voodoo Child? I wonder, because that's what I know. Like I wonder if that's the Voodoo Child album. I gotta look it up.
Well, actually, it's responsible for a lot of like that funk sound that like you guys like.
Yeah.
Like a lot of our artists, like a Prince or like Travis.
He's on the Mount Rushmore of guitarists, I would say. I definitely would put him on there.
They definitely were influenced by Jimi Hendrix.
And what made him unique, Jimi was left-handed, so he did all of it. Guitars aren't made left-handed, so he had to learn everything backwards. Basically, the guitars are made for right-handed folks.
I'm like, that's kind of
you have a specially made guitar to get left-handed, and if you don't have money, you're not gonna get that. So he had to learn how to everything backwards, like going left-handed with it. Like Jimi play left-handed. So that's All Eyes on Me at 62, baby. Tupac. And
this was another
greatest opening line in like album history. I won't deny it. I'm a straight ride. You don't want to fuck with me. Come on. You had
I want to listen to some Tupac, but I gotta take the kids out, so I can't listen to Tupac.
Every other city.
I can't play Pac.
Every other beat.
Can't play Pac with the kids in the car.
Of course, like the favorite. How do you want it? With my favorite line, Alizé. You got two of America's most wanted. You got
Every Other City We Go.
I just did that. You got
this line no matter where I go.
I got my mind made up with which is one of my which is a slept on posse record. Got my mind made up. You got Tupac, Das, Corrupt, Method Man, and Redman. What a lineup!
I liked what your call? They did the what's your phone number? Because they did a 777.
If you really wanna fuck with me, I'm ready.
And they have Morris Day singing it, so that was like dope to have Morris on there singing it. Come on.
Well, how they cleared that? Because like Prince don't give up samples. Well, how they cleared that sample?
He challenged him to a game of basketball and won.
It's a game shirts. It's like
game Pac. I think he challenged him to some ball.
But then Picture Me Rolling. I had to get it in. That's I got keys coming from overseas. Come on, Picture Me Rolling.
All Eyes on Me is like they did like some people should not have done double albums. It was a blessing and a curse.
Pac had a lot to say because he went away.
Pac had a lot to say,
Y'all
but
just
some
doing
of
it,
these
just be doing some shit. Yeah, Pac had a lot to say.
yeah, Pac could do a double album. You should not have.
Yeah,
A
he went
lot,
away
like
like
a
he,
lot of double
got
albums.
shot. He went to prison. It's like he had a lot to say. Y'all just doing it's like, yeah, Pac did one. I'm gonna do one. No, nigga.
You know, Pac has talent.
Our day, Love Deluxe 61, baby.
Is
The
this Smooth
legend.
Operator?
I believe so. I believe that's
I love Sade. Sade is a vibe too. She's another vibe artist.
Sweetest Taboo. Like Sade got some bangers. Nothing can come between us. She got
By
heat.
your side.
Bias.
Mhm.
Gift of Life. Like Sade got heat.
Yeah, I forgot. Man, I'm gonna have to make me a Sade playlist now. Okay. Gotta make me a Sade list.
Velvet Underground and Nico self-titled. Don't know.
I know who that is. I'm sorry.
59 AM Arctic Monkeys. Don't know. 68 Oasis. What's the story? I know Oasis. Not familiar with that album though. D'Angelo's Voodoo
Okay.
at 57. Yeah.
This is the How Did It Feel album.
Yeah. Burn. You tell that by the album cover. Burn. Oh, I got shot from the damn video.
I remember us watching the video. Like I said, us late teen girls, we were like, so we were watching the video like, ooh, D'Angelo, okay. We didn't know all that was under all the abs. We didn't know all that was there, Mr. D'Angelo.
Okay.
But yeah, this was a How Does It Feel?
56, we got Disintegration by The Cure. I don't know the album, so keep going.
This is a nice eclectic list, I have to say.
Rihanna Anti at 55.
Okay.
Riri made it. Okay.
Really?
Shout out Riri. 54, Coltrane, A Love Supreme, baby.
Okay, our dad would be smiling right now.
Exactly. Yeah. They said albums. That's why they went all kinds of genres. Like, yeah. So I'm liking what they did with this list. Yeah.
Is this the one with Naima on it or no?
I gotta check. I'm gonna check it when I get it. After we finish this up, I'll check.
I got positive things about John Coltrane.
3, Exile on Main Street, The Stones. So Stones got on there. Shout out Mick Jagger and company.
Hey, Mick Jagger, they're legends. The Stones are legends. They are.
52, we got another Appetite for Destruction, Guns N' Roses. Definitely, yeah. 51, Sign of the Times, Prince.
I was looking for where Prince. I'm like, okay, where's a Prince had like a million albums, so
I have something on here from the legend there. Prince should have made top 50 or had one spot higher, but yeah, it's just me. And this album was like probably my second or third favorite Prince album is up there. It's definitely up there. Yeah.
We know what the top Prince album is.
But this is not far behind. Those the point.
Yeah, Sign of the Times was a good album.
Yeah, Housequake. You had like that was a great album. We have 50. We got Kate Bush, Hounds of Love. Prince should have been ahead of her.
So now we're getting down the gritty. Now we in the top 50.
Top 50. 49, U2, The Joshua Tree. Shout out Bono and company. 48, we got Paul, the Beastie Boys. I would have had License to Ill, but yeah, I'll go with this one. Because I grew up on License to Ill. That's probably what I would have went to. But here's a little story.
Okay, it's not Paul Revere. Yeah, had a little, what's his name? Paul Revere. Yeah. Okay.
Was he in a quart of beer? Yeah. So. That was an album. 1 and 3 and 2 and 1. Yeah, now I'm gonna go down that. We're just talking about that. Shout out to homie Philip. Yeah. We're talking about what we like. We just know the whole album word for word. We just walk down the street rapping it out. Like
y'all look like basically how they did CB4 when they were rapping.
Feast and Philip, yeah. We just talk about so we would know like every word like and do the album in order. Like we press play without pressing play, basically.
Well, we know the default. You know, you were running Feast was DMC because of the glasses.
Me and Philip would just like they did in the movie, we rotate B and run. It's like Feast was always DMC.
DMC because of the glasses, yeah.
So, I guess that's how it became the DJ because Philip always wanted to be Run, so I ended up being Jam Master Jay by default. So
why you look like Run?
I became a DJ. I look like Run. This is fun. 47, Drake, Take Care. I knew they were gonna have some Drake on here. Drake had a bunch of #1 albums, so you got to have Drake here. And that's probably Drake's best album. People say. Number 46, Exodus by Bob Marley.
Okay, Bob Marley. Okay, I was looking for some reggae man. I was looking
Don't
for
let
him.
them fool ya. Oh no.
Bob
Bob,
Marley is a vibe. Like his stuff is like it vibes you out too.
yeah. Number 45. Bajoric, the Bajoric home origin. I don't know the album.
I
I
don't
think
know
it's a
what this is.
classical. I want to say, yeah. I think that's classical. It
Okay.
should have had like Beethoven or something simple. I want to say that I don't did I play Bajoric stuff? I might have played some of this stuff. I gotta listen to the album. Like, oh yeah, we played this in Marriott. But that's classical. I know. It's like it had all genres. They got classical
I
there.
like this. I like the eclecticness of this list.
Yeah. Stevie Wonder Intervisions, baby.
Okay. Yes.
Living just enough for the city I'm living. Stevie. A boy is born from Powhatan, Mississippi. That was the
Stevie is
first song to
fun.
have the interlude in it with the dude. Like, yeah, this like I pictured this skyscraper. That was like what 72 when that album came out. So that was way ahead of his time.
That was really
He was doing
progressive.
interludes way before the rappers did in the 90s. It was like 72 when Intervisions came out.
Good album.
Yeah.
Really good.
Okay. Talking Heads Remain in Light. That was a big album. I'm not a Talking Heads guy, but I know they were huge. So 42, we got Miss Jackson, Control.
Oh,
Control. It's the
funny.
pleasure principle.
Oh,
Oh, oh.
and it's funny how time passes when you're having fun.
And
This is
we
a press play album
love
too.
you, baby.
Baby.
Nothing else seems. Yeah, Janet has enough.
What a what have you done for me lately? You gotta do the turn. Because Janet has shoulder popping and yeah, all of us little girls.
Let's wait a while before we
Still do the
pleasure principle. That's why I went.
I know, I was like, I still do the
But a video alone is why I went there. That's when Janet was babe like a motherfucker after that video. I want to be a chair so bad after that shit.
I wanted to dance after I saw Jazz, so that was like my inspiration. When I saw her dancing, I was like, "Oh, I want to be a dancer."
Aquemini, Outcast, baby.
Okay, Outcast.
Definitely got to put the cast in there, baby.
This is Elevators, right?
Yes.
Yes, Elevators. It's Elevators. Yeah, me and you,
No.
your mama and your cousin too.
Aquemini, baby.
Good album, yeah.
Number 40, we got Aretha.
Baby.
Never Love the Man the Way I Love You by Aretha. Shout out mom. She would go crazy over there. So yeah, you gotta have Rhea on there. Yeah. Yeah. And she made top 40.
What you want?
Oh my God. I just watched the Blues Brothers.
You better think.
Just watch the Blues Brothers. And that's like the iconic scene at the diner. Yeah. Just watch.
Why did he leave though after she did that? How did you say he still left?
Bounce.
Why he leave though?
Come on, let's bounce. We got another legendary album, Illmatic by Nas
Illmatic,
at 39.
Oh, top 40.
World is this, world is yours. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine. Whose world is this? Illmatic, baby. Life's a bitch and then you die. That's why we get high, because you never know when you're gonna go. I'm gonna rock some Illmatic later too. I'm gonna be listening to half these albums tonight, probably. 38, we got Carole King.
Paper
Street. 38. 37. Into the Wu, 36 Chambers. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Cream, that's what, yeah. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, y'all. That comes from that particular album, the 36 Chambers, yeah. Which came out the same day as Midnight Marauders. We'll see if that pops up on this list. I looked ahead, I won't spoil, but we'll see, because like those came out the exact same day. You know it's tape. I bought it, Sam Goody. Love the Wu, but I bought the Midnight Marauders. That is. But Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Real talk. 36. Beyonce self-titled.
Beyonce.
With my beehive.
Is this the one with Countdown? and Love on Top?
I think so. Yeah, you would know better than me, I
I
think.
think it is. And Partition, I think.
Partition, I want to say, yeah,
I
like
think.
that era Beyonce.
Can the partition, please? I
Beehive
think that.
probably be going nuts because Beyonce is at 36. They probably would have a
Yeah.
feeling about that. She should have been number one. Let's keep it going. 35, The Clash, London Calling.
Okay.
Public Enemy takes a nation of millions to hold us
Oh,
back.
Flavor Flav with the clock on.
That's don't believe the hype.
Like,
Don't.
don't believe. And this 911 is a joke. Is it?
911, was that this or was that Fear of a Black Planet? I'm trying to. I know don't believe the hype and 9/11 base heads. Those definitely came from this way. Like, I know.
My favorite Public Enemy song is still
Um,
Fight the Power. I just gotta go fight the power because I love Do the Right Thing.
Black Steel in the Hour of Chaos. I got a letter from the government. That was that one's on there. It's like PE baby. 33. We got Radiohead, Kid A.
Again? Okay. The one thing
36.
on that earlier list.
Ah,
Okay, Ready to Die.
it was
B.I.G.
all a dream. He used to
32.
read Word Up magazine, Salt and Pepper, and Heavy D up in the limousine.
Who Shot You?
Oh yeah. One more chance. I love it when you call me Big Papa. And that was another great opening line. Who the fuck is this? Paging me
Yeah,
at 9:46 in the morning, crack of dawn, and now I'm yawning.
How old the song is paging. Who the fuck is this paging me at 5:46?
Also, the what? I used to get feels on the now with those shields on.
Yeah, Ready to Die was a classic album.
31. We got Alanis Morissette, Jagged Little Pill.
Is this the one? It's like rain.
Possibly. Typically, like if it's a song you know, that's probably the album they put their biggest songs.
I
Like,
know a little bit about Alanis Morissette, but not a lot.
most of these artists, that's what they did. Like Biggie had Ready to Die. They had Tupac All Eyes on Me. Most of the time they had like their biggest albums. It seemed
Yeah.
like, yeah. Eminem
Equimini with
had
Outkast, yeah.
So
Mhm.
Equimini, they had like the big. That's what I'm seeing as far as this list goes. 30, you had Billie Eilish, like When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? So another controversial ranking. The top 10 is really gonna have some controversy in that shit. I can't wait.
Okay, let me brace myself here.
It's definitely gonna be something like, huh, really? That came in at number 5, but we're gonna get there. Tribe Called Quest, Low End Theory, baby.
There you go.
It's my but I love Low End Theory, but I'm more
But you would have preferred Midnight
guy. But I'm not mad at Low End Theory. That's Here We Go, yo. So what's the scenario? And we got the jazz bugging out. Bonita was the album before, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Check the Rhyme came from this one. You on point, kid, all the time. You on point. Yeah. Now here's a funky introduction of a nice I am. Tell you that's from this album. All of that.
I trust your Tribe stuff. I said you know better than anyone with Tribe.
like Butter came from this one. Yeah, like Low End 3 was great. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Phenomenal. Excursions up boom, 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 boom. But I'm more of a Midnight guy, but Low End 3 was phenomenal. Don't get me wrong. 28. Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon at 28. 27, we'll go into Led Zeppelin number 2. What only Led Zeppelin under the
oh yeah, that one.
Yeah, I don't think that was from this album. When I think that's the Led Zeppelin, the Jaws sounding song. That's one. Number 26, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, Kanye.
I would have said College Dropout.
Some people probably would have put Late Registration, but a lot of people would have put this album. That was like, so because a lot of people, this is like Kanye's greatest album. Though.
I like College Dropout. Like I said, I like all the stuff when he didn't graduate. When he graduated, it's like they kind of started turning to me when he graduated because I like those first 3 albums.
This was a great album, but I like early Kanye, but I ain't gonna sleep on this one either.
I have to go back and listen to this one. To go back and listen to it.
25, another one of my favorite and Dad's favorites, Kind of Blue, Miles
Kind
Davis.
of Blue, Miles Davis. Yeah. Yeah. So what? Yeah.
Also,
All blues. Yeah.
great album. Great fucking album.
If you like jazz, then
Made top 25 too, baby. Let's go. Miles in
you
the top
appreciate some
25.
Miles.
Let's go to 20. Going to the top 25. Now it's 25 Miles. 24. We got David Bowie, The Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars. What a title.
Okay, that's a long title.
But 23, Discovery by Daft
Daft
Punk.
Punk. Wow.
If you
Okay.
just get lucky, it might be a
Yeah,
I'm up all night to get lucky. I'm up all night to get. I believe that's the album.
Nile Rodgers still making music.
Nile Rodgers from Chic.
Pen game. Pen game.
22. We going into Born to Run.
Born to Run, Bruce
The
Springsteen.
boss, Bruce Springsteen. Let's
The
go.
boss. We are the world.
We are the children. Motherfucking boss. That's 21. We go into The Revolver by the Beatles.
Beatles.
No, you're gonna have some Beatles in, especially when you get in this part of the list,
Of course, yeah. They're
albums like that, very, very high. The Beatles.
They said they were bigger than Jesus, and then it fell off the rails.
then Yoko happened.
That's why I said Yoko. Who's the greatest person to break up a group? Yoko Ono. Like I don't care. Like Ice Cube, like we all do. So you ended NWA, but Yoko Ono ended the Beatles. So I mean.
Let's go into our top 20. Number 20, we got the Beach Boys, Pet Sound. You gotta have some country in here. Yeah, gotta have some country in here. Yeah. And not Texas Hold'em. I'm sorry,
because they were too bad. She talked about get your Lexus. What country person has a Lexus? They were bad.
we drive pickups. We don't drive Lexus. We drive F-150s, God damn it.
I didn't even know they made 4 F-350s. I was like, what the hell is that? 350? Whoa. What type of octane is that?
19. The Chronic, Dr.
Okay.
1, 2.
Can I get a small break for this car cry break? Another album I had no business listening to. Like I snuck and listened to this album from you guys.
I'm rolling in my 6'4". That's definitely another $20 sack pyramid. Let's go. Dun 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 dun.
Chronic was that album.
Oh the hell yeah. 18 Taylor Swift 19 Taylor's version.
Swifties.
I'm going nuts right now. You know, some of them probably think she should have been top 10, but
the Kansas City Swifties.
Shout out to my Kansas City Swiftie fans. Number 17. What's going on?
I was like, where's Marvin? Okay. Marvin definitely should have been top 10, but
there's too many of you crying. Hey.
Not that garbage remix that they did for Haiti. That was or whatever. That was garbage when they did What's Going On.
Because I'm a sucker for cornrows and panic.
It was
not what he was saying, but that's what I heard. Because you had Nelly just rapping in the middle of it. It sounded like it's country grammar. He was rapping about Haiti, but it sounded like that.
And Christina Aguilera doing what she does best. You got to find a way to bring some love in here today. Doing just all that. It's like, okay, we don't need all that. What's going on?
Also, Inner City Blues, Mercy, Mercy Me.
Yes.
Whoa, Mercy, Mercy Me.
It's a great album.
Absolutely. 16. Joni Mitchell, Blue. Another legend.
Never lies.
I wonder if this is the album with that song. What if this?
Just fuck with it for a minute. Oh, wrong version.
Get to our top 15.
Okay.
Hello, Adele 21.
Is this the Hello album?
Oh, that's the Hello album all day. Shout out Rich Paul. Hello. That's the Adele's.
That was a beautiful song.
14, Bob Dylan, Highway.
Okay, Bob Dylan.
Yeah. Okay. Also, he was featured prominently on We Are the World. But there's a choice to make it. It's you
Yeah,
and
that
you.
was something that they had Bob. You have to think about they had Bob Dylan a whole song with like Stevie Wonder
And
and
Michael Jackson and
Michael
fucking
Jackson,
what
Bruce Springsteen.
a Kenny Rogers, what a vibe and shit.
Yeah,
And Dan Aykroyd.
Willie Nelson, who still looks the same, is still alive, and he's like 109, but
he's gonna outlive everybody on this stage. Mark my
he
words.
smokes weed. So I mean,
Something to that.
hey,
I don't think that comparison to this. Something to that. Number 13, the Blueprint, Hove,
okay.
AZ, H to the is O, B to the is A.
Let's just remind it. So you said your boy down there be
Yeah. Blueprint was great. Girls, girls, girls. Song cry. The takeover.
Takeover. I like the takeover beat. Dun, 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 dun. Everybody's hard.
And we go to number 12, which is Radiohead, OK Computer. How many Radioheads was that?
I remember I lost count. I thought they were on him.
It might be their third one. Like I know we had a couple of Radioheads. This is the second or third. I gotta look back again. We moving it to our top 10.
11.
Rumors, Fleetwood Mac. Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, 11. I'll skip one. Yeah. It's 11. As we get moving into our top 10. Yeah. Now we're at number 10. Beyonce, Lemonade.
Okay.
B got 2. She made the top 10. So there you go, Beehive. Shut up crying about that other album now. There you happy? He's like, ah!
Lemonade was a vibe though, because like I ain't like middle fingers up, put them in the air, tell them boy bye, tell them boy bye. And then you got Becky with the good hair, so she kind of that gave that whole.
Shot. That's what Kwame Brown calls what Matt Barnes, Becky with the good hair.
Becky with the good hair. Maddie with the good hair.
Number 9, we got Nirvana, Nevermind.
I remember this album cover. I definitely remember
They got them Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Smells Like Teen Spirit, yeah.
Number 8, Amy Winehouse, Back to Black.
Rehab.
Yep.
It has to be to rehab. I say no. Yeah.
I think is it a biopic of her like that's coming out? I believe it. I think it's an Amy Winehouse biopic that's coming out. It should be interesting.
Yeah, it should be.
Number 7, Good Kid, Mad City, Kendrick. Hey.
Oh, Kendrick. Okay.
Yes. K. Dot, baby.
I'm cheating. I'm looking ahead. I see some of the stuff ahead.
Spoilers.
I'm seeing my spoilers in the corner. I'm cheating. Yeah, I can tell what number 6 is.
You see it what some of the epic titles are. 6 songs in the
key of life. Yes. Is this Ribbon in the Sky? Right?
Huh?
Is this Ribbon in the Sky?
Yeah. And as
Ribbon. I think it should be a thing, a given that every dancer at some point should do. If you're doing like a modern dance, every modern dancer should do a dance to Ribbon in the Sky. That's just mandatory, I think, because that's just such a beautiful song to dance to. You can do a lot of the flowy stuff to it. You know, everybody should just do a dance to Ribbon.
Sir Duke came from this album as well. You can feel it all over. You can feel it all over.
Yeah, Songs in the Key of Life is definitely, I'd say, a top 5, but they have it 6, so okay, y'all.
All right. Let's get into the top 5. You ready for some bullshit?
Okay, let me see.
Number 5, that's when I said, everybody said, Blind by Frank Ocean. Like,
a tornado flew around my room.
Gotta be the album.
That Frank Ocean?
It gotta be the album, too. With this, gotta be that album.
Frank Ocean.
I said, okay, Frank Ocean. Frank Ocean is a top 5 album of all time. No,
it's not.
You saw these other albums like Stevie Wonder,
Lemonade. It's not Lemonade.
Hard. Even Kendrick's, yeah, Good Kid, Bass. It's like,
this is higher than Usher's Confessions. Like, hold up.
Usher Confessions, Janet Jackson's Control. Think about all the albums that were way lower than that.
Maybe you should have switched Janet Jackson Control with this, maybe.
Exactly. People, all those albums that were like lower than this.
I'm just saying.
Like Frank Ocean, really number 5.
Confessions is a press play album, and so is Control. So I don't. Okay.
Well, they redeemed themselves at number 4.
Yes.
I never meant to cause you any sorrow.
Since I saw it in the corner, I was like, I see some
cause you any pain.
You know how you do the little thing on the side, the mic, the flowers and stuff. I know that design. I know that Purple Rain design. I had this poster in my room as a kid.
I have that vinyl somewhere in this crib. Yeah, I wish I'd have brought it. I would have held it up. I have that vinyl. Yeah,
I was obsessed with Purple Rain as a kid. I was obsessed with this movie.
Let's Go Crazy, When Doves Cry, The Beautiful Ones, just banger after banger, man.
Computer Blue.
Computer Blue. Darling.
Baby, I'm a star.
Baby.
Might not know it now. Baby, yeah, I'm a star.
What an album. What an album. Now, that's a body of work right there. That's an album. Number 3, Abbey Road, The Beatles. You know that album cover, and everybody knows that.
With them walking, yeah.
Beatles cover. Like these top 4, I'm not complaining about. The order, people are controversial. Here's like another, the most controversial list.
The most controversial is
Michael Jackson Thriller at number 2. At number 2. People are like, what? Because I thought it was Larry Bird. Which one of y'all is coming at number 2?
Right,
I just knew when I just knew Thriller was gonna be number 1 when I saw this.
This was what my thinking was. I'm like, okay, maybe Thriller is 1, Purple Rain. Thriller is 1, maybe Purple Rain is 2. That's where my mind went. Purple Rain is probably 2 behind Thriller.
Purple Rain did make it 4, like yeah. And I'm not mad at the Beatles being in between the two of them. That's it's a good album to be there. I'm not mad.
I would have said Purple Rain.
If Frank Ocean had been in between them, I would have been mad. If Frank Ocean had been ahead of Purple Rain, then I would have walked out of here. I'm like, okay, this is bullshit. So you lucky that Frank Ocean wasn't ahead.
As a Prince disapproving man, you know the meme of Prince where he's like shaking his head. The disapproving Prince meme.
Or me, I would have posted the Chappelle show when he said the shirts versus the blouses, like when he made. I would have posted when he said Frank Ocean had a Purple Rain. I would have had
And your number 1 top 100
album, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill at number 1.
And I saw people like going, they're like, Miseducation is not the number, it's not the best album. And I didn't know and then when you put it out, I said, this must be what people were talking about because people were mad about.
Don't get me wrong, great album with X Factor, like
X Factor.
Everything is Everything.
Do-wop that thing.
Yeah, it had Nothing Even Matters with D'Angelo. It's like it had
I like the cover of it. You're just too good to be true.
Yeah.
Can't take my eyes off of you.
That's a great fucking
album. She sang that song so beautifully. She did justice. The cover of
it. Baby.
Now the world in my life is in Zion.
Yeah, but that's the list.
Beautiful.
Apple Music's top 100 albums of all time. There's some very controversial placements on both ends. Like I said, Confessions being way down. It was like the 80s. Janet was like in the 60s. Control.
I think Marvin should have been top 10.
Marvin Gaye was
5. Marvin should have.
You could have put that in place of Frank Ocean. What's going on? Could have been there.
Stevie should have been top. The He Sounds Like He Life should have been top 5.
Yeah. Stevie, and that's the other. And let's talk about who didn't make this list. That was some controversy. No Whitney Houston. No Mariah Carey. No Patti LaBelle. No Temptations. There's a lot of artists that didn't make this list, man.
No James Brown.
James Brown, yeah. The Payback.
Sorry about that. No James. No Isley Brothers.
Come on, man.
No Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Yes. It was some like groups that didn't make this list.
Gap Band. I'm just naming all these. Commodores. Lionel Richie by himself.
Yep. Lionel, like his I'm surprised Lionel didn't make it. Yeah. I just thought about it.
They should have had this on here. DeBarge was that shit. Where was DeBarge at? DeBarge was that shit. That DeBarge album? Come on now. But yeah.
At least Prince got 2 on there. I was happy about that. Michael only had Thriller though. No Off the Wall.
No Dangerous.
Yeah. I guess they wasn't trying to burn this disco out, but Off the Wall should have made it though.
Dangerous because the black and white, you know.
Yeah.
Bad possibly could because Annie, are you okay? Is Annie okay?
When you make a
the lane. You gotta do the lane.
Pretty baby with the high heels on.
But like we always say, stuff like lists are always subjective. So
this is just Apple Music's panel. Like, put your own list together. Yeah. If
Yeah, Oz and Naima maybe are downtown. We'll put together our own damn list.
top 100
That's
albums.
what we'll call it. Naima, Oz and Naima's damn list. That's what we'll call it. Our damn
That's
list.
damn list, something like that.
Our damn list.
But it's definitely controversial. Like I said, I saw the Whitney and Mariah were the two glaring ones. I saw people saying like, how are Whitney and Mariah not on this list?
Yeah, because they were icons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw those. Those are the two I saw come up most when people are complaining about the names missing. It's like no Whitney Houston, no Mariah Carey. It's like I was like, yeah. Like
I jumped in, Pay LaBelle or somebody.
Patti LaBelle or somebody. Missy made it though. So
And
I didn't make it, but Missy made it.
Michael made it, but you know, Michael and Prince made it, but James didn't. They both were influenced. He influenced both of them. Yep. He anointed both of them. He said, "You sons." He anointed both of them. So, yeah.
So that's our list right there. I think we could wrap up on that. I wanted to break that down. As a music fan, I was like, we have to break this list down.
I like it. I like, you know me, I listen to all genres of music. I listen to everything from Beethoven.
They had and they did a good job. I'll give them that. Like they had a little bit of everything. They had jazz, they had classical, they had country, they had hip hop, they had had throwback hip hop, they had trap hip hop. Is like they had R&B. Yeah, they definitely did a good rock. They
missed some blues. They didn't have BB King. They missed some blues.
Yeah, could throw some blues in there. Yeah,
they missed some blues. That's the only one they missed was blues, really. Because they had heavy metal. They had like Metallica. Yeah.
They had all grunge because Nirvana made the list.
Nirvana was on there for the grunge.
Yeah.
So
they
had a nice balance.
Yeah. But I think we could wrap it up on that note. Not another damn podcast. Episode 363. I think 363. Yeah. Definitely appreciate you supporting us. You want to support us further? Give us a like. Also subscribe, share, rate, review all your platforms. Talking Apple Podcasts, Spotify, TuneIn, SoundCloud, iHeart, TLC Talk Radio, YouTube, and your Amazon Alexa devices. You can follow me at Ozman the Wizard on Instagram, TikTok, and X. Oz Radio on Snapchat and Facebook as well.
And you can check me out at MSIMAH626 on Instagram, TikTok, and X. Also, SERAGLEY1 on X. SERAGLEY7 on Instagram. Also, please like the Straight Gully Facebook fan page. Check out straightgully.com for your blogs and your vlogs.
Hey, I'm Ozman the Wizard.
And Naima.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
I'm gone.